giving 12 lakh for administrative, those are salaries, 12 lakh for all companies, which is very, very less. President had famously said we are going to pay equal salary to women, but just saying and not implementing is not right. The women's league was second season was really, really bad, and I feel women football can play World Cup much before the men.
So we had the executive committee meeting, and can you brief us what are the decisions made?
A lot of discussion, good discussions happened. It was a good executive committee meeting. A lot of things discussed, but few things which I also put forward was increase for money for state associations, because states are the one that produces footballers. I think they're giving 12 lakh for administrative, those are salaries, 12 lakh for all companies, which is very, very less. Though it's good that at least this body started giving at least something. But 12 lakhs to do under 13, 15, 17, junior, sub-junior, women's, Santosh Trophy, travel, everything, kitting is not enough, because there are few states which get support from state government like Orissa and other, maybe Bengal as well, but there are a lot of states they don't get it. So I think 12 lakh for entire thing, competitions and travel and thing and doing a grassroots tournament is very less. So they should have given much more, because that's where the players are produced. Second thing was women league. I think the president had famously said we are going to pay equal salary to women, but just saying and not implementing is not right. The women's league was second season was really, really bad, because the facilities, the travel, the staying was very bad. So we asked the women footballers, women league, to have at least I-League standard of traveling and stay, hotels and flight fares, and also increase the prize money for women's league, because women football are ranked much more than higher than men's, and I feel women football can play World Cup much before the men. And that is why when you're trying to promote women, and President is saying we're paying equal salaries, but that's just on the media, it's not happening on the reality. And that's where I think Velanka from Goa, who's also in charge of women, she also made a lot of complaints and suggestions for women league. So I think that's where we need to raise salaries. And I felt core committee which was there was an unnecessary thing, because they made it clear that they can't take the final decision. It is to help. So when they can't take a final decision, then you already have a lot of subcommittees from competitions, technical things. Then why you have core committee? So I said, if you want to make it and want to have it, then I think when the constitution has been formed in the new constitution, it has to be added there. Otherwise, I don't see having another core committee. And also, what is happening is a lot of people, one or two guys are into 5-6 subcommittees, and they are everywhere. And some of them are not at all in anywhere, which is, I think, very, very unfortunate. I think Federation will have to look at you can't have somebody who's friends and families into all the subcommittees, 4, 5, and somebody is not even in subcommittee. So I think these are things we made suggestions to it. Let's see how it happens.
Bhaichung, any update on the women's team coach?
No, I think the technical committee is sitting right now, headed by Bhaichung. So they are sitting and discussing with us. And
can we expect any news by today? Or
I think by tomorrow you should get it.
By tomorrow,
I think that is where we left it for technical committee to decide, and I think they're sitting right now.
Sir, thoughts on the final?
And also on the players, footballer of the year, this one was given it to eminent players to decide. We were given a list on that. So unfortunately on that list, I was quite surprised that did not have Sunil Chetri's name. Though he's had a very, very good season, but on the short list what we were given, his name was not there. So that
can you share with us the name?
There were a few players who were going to declare it, but on the short list he wasn't there.
Okay. And sir, and
thoughts on the
final
tomorrow? Looking forward to it. I think they had a great tournament so far. I think for me, I think Stomach has worked quite a lot over the years. He was a bit unlucky on a lot of results in the past, but over the years I think he's got the team right. You look at now undefeated for a lot of series of matches. So I think finally Stomach is getting the right players, right combination, right his way of playing it. Any coach takes time, and I think it was a good decision for us as a federation to keep him, because you need to give time. That's what I've been saying all across. And right now I think we're seeing results. And I think it's hard work of all the players and the coaches and the coaching management, what they've been doing now. And hopefully tomorrow final, I hope we'll get good results.
Bit on the Kuwait team, if you have seen their performance.
I saw them play. I didn't see they were any great last match. They were very unlucky. They were very lucky to get us own goal on that, and we had a couple of good chances. So if they can repeat that same performance, Indian team, I think we should be able to win.
Thank you, sir.